What's up, everybody? Uh, Chad here doing a Mirrodin. I'm sorry, Mirrodin. Jeez, it's late. Modern Masters draft, and it looks like I'm gonna take a Kitchen Finks. This is a Swiss draft here, just so I can get my money's worth out of the packs. Mold Drifter is good though, but Kitchen Finks at 3/2 with Persist is pretty good. I'm probably not gonna wheel this Moldervine Cloak, which I'd like to. But if not, I maybe can get this Hillcomer Giant and maybe a Greater Moss Dog. But yeah, we're going to take Kitchen Finks. This is whatever. Mold Drifter is a good pick, but I want to try Kitchen Finks out. So we're going to take Kitchen Finks. Pretty sweet card. Sometimes the way I weigh it is, okay, this thing can attack into a Mold Drifter and then come back. And while I'm drinking coffee, okay, there's a Moldervine Cloak, but there's also a Spore Sower Thallid, which is really good. A 4/4 for 4 is great. Plus, it makes dudes. Tar Pitcher is also good, but since we essentially took a double green or double white card, we kind of need to look at those colors. And there's nothing really white. There's a case for that, but I think I'd rather stay on color. I really like Moldervine Cloak, but we're going to see more Moldervine Cloaks than we are Spore Sower Thallids. So Paradise Mantle is also good. So we're just going to take the 4-drop and try to curve out. I keep playing green. I've played a couple of these drafts. I take it back. I played one online and played a few mock drafts, sim drafts, and I always tend to go to green. Ooh, Thirst for Knowledge is really good. I do like green blue, and I do like Thirst for Knowledge because it is instant speed draw 3. You do have to discard 2 for the most part, but there's also a Glacial Ray. I don't know how good red-green is, but Glacial Ray is removal. And when in doubt, take removal. Echoing Truth is also somewhat removal, but I mean, we might wheel this. And Thirst for Knowledge is good, but I think, that's tough. Green-blue seems to not to be kind of light on removal, whereas green-red, if I go ahead and start cutting red now, I might be able to get some. Ooh, that's strong. It's also very late. There's another Glacial Ray in the pack. This is really good. Yeah, we don't know what our second color is. We are gonna play green, but yeah, I would like to take this Glacial Ray, but Executioner's Capsule is just really solid. This works pretty good with this guy. This is also a sweet card, but it's so hard to play. It's one of the few cards that puts you in 2 colors for sure, like, you know, except for like an Electrolyze or something like that. And by the time you see one, you're usually already kind of going in a direction here. I mean, if we didn't play this, we could play white-black and play this guy, which might be good. I kind of like this guy for what he does here, but we can always take a Street Wraith, which is a colorless draw spell, basically. Thundering Giant, we could curve into that. Yeah, I'm gonna take Street Wraith, just in case. We can always play this. It was cool. Ooh, Bone Splitter and its foil. This pack must have been stacked. There is a Stinkweed Imp. Oh, there's also a lot of good cards in this pack. I'm gonna take Bone Splitter. It's so powerful. It's colorless. I mean, it looks like we're gonna be green, but we could always be red-black still, maybe. And Bone Splitter helps us stay colorless. If we end up wheeling that guy who brings 1 casting artifacts back, then we're gonna play white-black and just cut this and maybe even splash this. I doubt that guy will wheel, but you never know. Okay, good black cards keep coming. Good white cards too, but this guy's really good. Anything that taps creatures. It's a 2-drop. Again, green black. And we've already got some removal. We can possibly splash this if we get a Kodoma's Reach. We also see a Terramorphic Expanse, but we found a playable in black, so we're going to take it. So green black so far. I really like this card. I don't know if it's like the best card, but every time I see it, I'm just like, wow, this card's really good. To be able to basically get a free draw out of it is really awesome. Okay, here there's no red card, so well, I mean this guy, but he's not something that's gonna put us into red. What does this do? So basically, it can roughly give a creature -2, -2, which is not bad. It's a removal spell, and so we're gonna take it. We'll probably see a lot of green and a lot of black this next pack because we didn't pass any. We did pass a Glacial Ray and a couple Haste Giants, but so far, man, this deck is looking pretty good. I like Kitchen Finks a lot. It's a good 4-drop, decent 5-drop. I mean, Swamp Walk's probably not going to be very relevant. And this is more likely going to be a draw spell than anything. Which green and black. Anyway, in this set don't have very many draw effects. There's a good. Okay, so this is the original pack, and like I said, we'd probably wheel Moss Dog. I'm gonna take it. It's a solid 4-drop. I would like this Vivid Grove for fixing, but yeah, there's really nothing else in this pack that I'm gonna play, so I'm gonna take the Moss Dog. I could get another Grove, but Hill Giant that comes back is good. What I was saying, there's the 3-drop, I forgot the name of it. It's a 1/4 that if you kick it for another 3, you can draw 2 cards in green, and it's a really decent card. I'm gonna keep the Glacial Ray up. I was gonna hide it, but okay. Oh, this is the one I'm talking about. Or do we want Blight Speaker for a rebel permanent 3 or less? That's pretty good. We don't have. Well, we have this guy. We can go get. The question is, which one's better? A 1/4 that can clog the board. We're gonna try this guy. Again, just cut black. This guy's okay. Returns a creature card. If it's a goblin, it gains haste. That's pretty good. That shouldn't still be there. This is pretty good too. But it's a black card, and we might play it. So definitely heavy black. We can always again switch over to white if we open some crazy bomb, and just we lose out on these two, which are actually pretty decent 4-drops. But so another Blight Speaker came around, huh? I don't think we want that. Yeah, we'll take another Blight Speaker. Kind of wish I would have taken the other card. I can't remember what the other card was in there though. But oh well. Don't have a great finisher. Do like Bone Splitter though. It kind of turns all these creatures into something. And you know, this guy can get this guy, which can get this guy. I think we want another Warren Pilfers. It's a little much. So we're just gonna take we're gonna take the giant here. And yeah, I guess Death Denied. I don't really want to play that, but so if we could find a Kodoma's Reach or something, which we'll probably see in this pack, seeing how we didn't pass hardly any green, we could splash this Glacial Ray, and it also works good with Drag Down. So 12 playables possibly out of that first pack is pretty decent. It's a good sideboard card. So we'll have to see as we draft at midnight. And I'm yawning because I'm tired, but I can't go to sleep because Modern Masters is available online. So that's a great removal spell. This is pretty decent. Gets rid of a lot of things. There's a lot of like decent X2s in this format. It's also instant. Keep that in mind. You know, it can hit something. Ooh, Vidalcan Shackles, eh? Community. Oh, there's classifieds. Let's go ahead and just tag it. I mean, let's see. buying Vidalca Shackles for 5. Selling foil for 15. Okay, if we don't take Shackles, what are we taking here? A Rift Sweeper, a Penumbra Spider, or another Drag Down. We're going to take this because it is a Mythic. And you don't pass up Mythics in Modern Masters. Okay, so sorry about that. Hope y'all don't like hate on me for that. But we do get a Penumbra Spider back, which is great. Like I said, we'll see a lot of green this pack, but I'm not passing up a Mythic. We're obviously not playing blue. But hey, I don't have one of those. They're sweet. Go my EDH deck or something, or even sell it. So yeah, this deck's looking decent. Again, I'd love to plug the 3 spot up with some Kodoma's Reaches. We might even wheel that 2-drop that was in our opening pack. Another Moss Dog. But I do like 3 drops, but double black and double green, it's pretty rough. Another tapper. Excuse me. I'm not sure of the pick here. What does this guy do? Cards or external fairies you control. Choose on the. That's a little. We don't have any fairies yet. Yeah, I think I want to take this guy. We've got 1 tapper already. I don't want too many of them. Maybe I could have taken 1 and cut a Blight Speaker, but just getting the flyers, I think, decent. Again, we can. It's a little harder to splash this when you got 2 double spells. Oh, okay. There's some picks here. There's a Kodoma's Reach. There's also a Mask Admirers. A 3/2 for 4. Another double green. I don't think I want to take. Crows and Grip is good, obviously. But yeah, we're going to take Kodoma's Reach. It fits into our curve perfectly. It helps us fix. It helps us get that. It helps make this card better with possibly getting a mountain. So it ramps us into whatever. Ooh, and then we are rewarded with a Tombstalker. Yeah, we're going to take that. That is sick. And we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We might get the Sylvan Bounty back, which I would totally play. I would never, I mean, I guess maybe late game I would play it to gain 8 life, but it's basically to, to fix your mana. Maybe a drag down if that came back around would be really awesome. But yeah, Tombstalker it is. And now we can ramp into it. Then we'll have some probably have some cards in the yard. So yeah, we're getting there. We got our finisher. And a little, a couple little pingers. Maybe splash this removal, a little removal here, decent removal here, somewhat removal here. Ooh, what does this guy do? Can't block 3/1 whenever a Goblin Rogue. To your hand or to the battlefield? To your hand. Okay, that's pretty decent. Another tapper, another Bone Splitter. Are you kidding me? That card is sick. Goblins. How many goblins we got? 1? Nope. I wonder how good this card is. It's a 3-drop. It's a 3/1 that can't block, unfortunately. So this is definitely an aggressive card. I don't know how aggressive we are. I might just want another tapper. Pirate Spellbomb is really good too. Or this. We might wheel the tapper out of here. I'm going to take another Bone Splitter, I think. No, I'm going to take the Snitch. That might be a bad pick, but I just like a 3/1 for 3. Ooh, and a Sudden Shock? What is going on here? I think we just take the removal spell. I really like Sudden Shock, but I can't splash too much. I'll just take a Glacial Ray. Yep, we'll take removal. And Siphon Life, and another Kodoma's Reach, and a Dream Spoiler Witches, which is really good. I love this card. Let's see how many instances we have. Nope. We have 1, 2. I only have 2. So this isn't as good. It is a flyer for 4, 2/2 flyer for 4 anyway. But I just really like a second Kodoma's Reach, I think. It really helps us fix. Ramps us into our big guy. And we're kind of losing out on a Siphon Life. But we'll see. We'll see what we get. Okay, so drag down wield, which I like. It's gonna always be, you know, basically, uh, in this deck, it's gonna be a instant speed fireball for 2. I just don't know if I want to do. There's a lot of enchantments. White's got some dirty ones. This is also a good card in the 3-drop, but this is also a 3-drop. So we're just gonna take it. Removal is removal. Ooh, and we got, man, what is going on here? Red seems to be quite open. Yeah, we just can't go to there. I guess we could play black-red. We would lose off on all our 4-drops. 2 Kodoma's Reaches and a Kitchen Fink, so I just don't think that's wise. I mean, we can just take another Greater Moss Dog and clog the board up. We got plenty of removal, so I'm cool with that. Ooh, and we get our Tapper back, so yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. So I would run this deck just like this. Ooh, and another. Well, I wasn't expecting to get that back. Shoo, yeah. So this, I would run this 23. I mean, it's kind of light on creatures, but man, it's got a ton of removal. And you could even play like a, I don't like that guy. Destroy target creature of flying. I mean, you could totally just throw planes or something in there just to get 4 mana. I don't think we have any. There's a goblin. We're not gonna play it. We're not gonna play this guy. Alright, so now we're just looking for upgrades. We're looking for cards that are better than some things. Maybe replace one of these Blight Speakers. I don't know if we really even have to splash the Glacial Ray. Looking for something to replace this. What does this guy do? Search for 3-card, exile them? Oh gosh, a 5/3 for 5 is pretty good, but then we have a Tromp the Domains and a Death Rattle. I want these 3 cards, and then you can have the rest of this draft. Oh gosh. So I can get rid of 3 cards. Tromp the Domains is really strong, especially with 2 Kodoma's Reaches. Death Rattle is also strong, but we have quite a bit of removal as it is. Between Earwig Squad and Tromp the Domains, really. Oof. For 3 cards. That's if the prowl cost was paid. I mean, let me see what. Make sure I know what prowl is. Combat damage. If you don't, okay, so it's not like they can lose life and then we can hit them. I think I have to take Tromp here. It's such a finisher. Yeah. That may not be what some of y'all would pick, but I think it's decent. We get another 5-drop. Get a Search for Tomorrow. Another Drag Down, which will probably wheel. Yeah, I guess I'll just take this guy. And not play the Snitch. Probably shouldn't have taken the Snitch there, but anything else we might play? Not really. Yeah. This helps our curve a little bit too. Ooh, that's a good Moldervine Cloak for us. I think we take it. I got 14 creatures. I think I want another one of those. Unless I want this on my 4-drop. We're definitely not going to be short on playables, that's for sure. I kind of like Moldervine Cloak. Yeah, it's another Bone Splitter effect. Again, we can put it on some of these guys later. Yeah, I like Moldervine Cloak a lot here. Creatures click region target goblin. We got one goblin. That ain't working. Another Warren Pill for another Glacial Ray. Man, I don't mind splashing 2 Glacial Rays. It's pretty good. We could take out like one of these or something. There's really nothing else we're gonna play here. I mean, a 2/2 for 3 is not the worst. But yeah, we're just gonna take this Glacial Ray. Okay, got some choices here. We got a Pirate Spellbomb. We got another, sack a creature. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I like the Vivid Marsh for the fixing. Do we want another one of these? Also got a Thallid Shell Dweller, but yeah, I think we got tons of removal. I think I want to go with a little fixing here. Oh wow, green keeps coming. I hate this card. Ugh, hate that card. Yeah, I mean again, we're looking for upgrades. This also is pretty good, but you know, we might get rid of Street Wraith or Warren Pilfers maybe for this. This is going to be a fun deck to build. There's a lot. Ooh, this guy's decent. Another Kodoma's Reach. Do we want 3 Kodoma's Reaches? I'm trying to think. We could really go off with Tromp here. Or do we? I mean, we're not going to play another Blight Speaker. This guy's good as a 3-drop. He also draws his cards later. But man, this just filters out so much. Yeah, I think we want him because we want dudes that can wear bone splitters and stuff like that. Another Moss Dog, another Rift Bolt, Terramorphic Expanse. I like. I'm not playing any of these. Someone's getting a sweet green, red deck. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get fixing. We have tons of cards. Like I said, we're looking for upgrades. This returns Glacial Rays and Kodoma's Reach, which also you can splice onto the Kodoma's Reach. So for 5 mana, that'd be kind of sweet. But we're gonna take a Festering Goblin here. He's a good 1-drop. In our colors, another drag down. Do we want another drag down, or we want to? I think we'll play drag down. Yeah, that thing wheel. That's what I thought. This might be actually pretty good in our deck. With 2 Kodoma's Reaches and a Vivid Marsh. What else are we gonna play? I'm not gonna play any of these cards. Yeah, we'll just take it and see what we end up with. Again, we have tons of playables. I've never made a deck with like this many playables, so we're gonna have to cut some stuff. Probably a drag down. Maybe a reach. I don't know. Reach or branch is pretty good. This card is disgusting. People shouldn't let that wheel. So basically, what we're trying to do is just like keep the board clear until we can get this guy out and start swinging with with a bone splitter on him or a Moldervine Cloak. So I think the tappers stay. Maybe just one blight speaker, as he can kind of ping, but they can also search for one of these guys. I don't think we have any other. Gosh, these are all decent cards. I want to get rid of that. Yeah, we'll get rid of that guy. And take a Rift Elemental. Okay, so maybe just cut the Glacial Rays. I don't know. We'll have to look. I don't think we have any other Rebel spells, so let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay, this is a pretty cool build we're going to have here. Yeah, probably one of those. Maybe both of these guys. Probably both of those. Probably 2 of these. Probably that guy. Probably that guy. Maybe that guy. Definitely that guy. Probably that guy. Definitely those 2. That's 25 cards already. Yeah. Okay. I'd rather have too many cards than not enough. So let's look at what just isn't doing it. This is till end of turn. It's basically it's kind of like a 2/2. Greater Moss Dogs and Moldervine Cloak are really good with Tombstalker. I guess this guy doesn't make the cut. I don't know. Maybe this guy doesn't make the cut. He's a 4/4 for 5. Let's see. Remove creature you control. Have removed 2 support. Ah, creatures you control. That's pretty good. I didn't realize he gave them 2, and we have a couple guys who make support counters. Nope. Yeah, it's too many blight speakers. Yeah, so we're gonna have to cut 2 cards from this. I like this build minus 2 cards. This is a little tough to cast. Reach of Branches is decent. Where are the two cards? Oh, you know, we can technically, if we don't play the two Glacial Rays, which I think we'll be okay with, if we keep our removal. We go two colors, we could probably get away with 16 land, so we could just cut one, because we've got two Kodoma's Reaches, and a lot of smaller things, like, you know, 3-drops and whatnot, so we do have double casting cost at 3, which is a little rough, double casting cost at 4, but they're both green. So what's the one card? I kind of like Warren Pilfers too. It does, you know, get a creature back, which is pretty strong, especially if it's a Kitchen Finks or something to that effect. That's pretty solid. Draw some cards. I don't know, I keep going back to Reach of Branches. As good as this card is, yeah, no. Can't run 15 land. For sure, we gotta run 16. It does make Tromp only give him a 2/2, so if we... I don't know how good Drag Down is. It's not that good. Well, nah. It's no different than this. You know, it's not. If I take out Drag Down for this, it's really just, it makes my mana harder to fix, and I still think giving everything 2/2 and Trample is fine. Because the Trample is the main thing. We got a lot of big guys. This guy's not that big. He's a 2/5, so he's not the biggest. That might be a guy to cut. Maybe one Drag Down, or maybe one Warren Weirding. How many removal spells do we got? We have one. I count one of these as a removal spell, kinda. Two. I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so a lot of our removal is early. There's really only kind of 6 removal spells. Maybe a Greater Moss Dog? Just cut one of those guys. Let's see. What if we cut one of these guys? There's something in 3 we could. What if we cut that guy? Not like that guy. This is really tough. Maybe the Festering Goblin. Maybe that's just... Yeah, I think that's where we cut. We just get them to sacrifice their creatures, drag down some of their smaller ones, save that for a big one, and then if maybe they have something that's like pro black or something, maybe we take it, or they play a lot of black, nothing much else, we take that out and put in a Glacial Ray or two. I also have this for mana too, which is good. My color, let's see what we got. Almost dead even. Let's see what it looks like in the stats. Yep, a little more black than green, but we want our green for sure because we can. That's what's gonna fix us. So this is a black. This is a black. 14 or land. Let's see if they suggest 7/7. Well, they won't. They'll suggest a white. So at least 7, 8 green sources. I don't have much double black except for the fairy and Tombstalker. I think I'd rather go 8/6 because it's really 8. It's really 9/8 with, you've got these two as black sources, and this can be a green source as well. Yeah, Terramorphic. That would have been sweet. Oh well. Yeah, we could side this in against black. Maybe we just cut this guy, Or a Festering Goblin. I mean, he's a 1/1 for 2 that I could hit every turn. Nah, I'm gonna try this guy. So yeah, we're gonna try this and we're gonna see you in round 1.